What's up guys, CM back again with another Advent calendar video. Today we have got the E75TS for day number 10. So this tank is up for sale at £29.77. I am aware that, by the way, I forgot to say this in the last Advent calendar video, so I had to put that in the description for the last one. But this tank, £29.77, which, if we quickly just convert that from pounds to euros, that works out at €34.85. That is full price. That's not discounted. There's no discount applied to this tank whatsoever. And I think it might still be somewhat worth it. But again, it depends on how much you are prepared to spend in the first place. Which is something that I did put in the description of the last video. So this tank, very, very mobile heavy tank. This thing can really easily keep up with the mediums. It's got a 15.88 specific power, which is your horsepower per ton, 45 kilometers an hour top speed, and 18 in reverse. So this tank it can zip across the map pretty quickly actually. It can get around. So don't expect this thing to take forever to get where you're needing to go. And it still has some armor as well, so your upper plate is 120 millimeters at a pretty impressive angle. Your lower plate is quite a bit weaker. That is going to be the main weak spot that people will aim for. So if you're hiding that, then you will be pretty tough indeed. Turret armor is pretty good frontally. Now, this is one of those turret designs where if you happen to turn it, then it does become quite weak. As you can see here, you've got kind of the part where the gun mantlet area sticks out. So this little bulge where the gun mantlet attaches to for the elevation and depression mechanism, yeah, that becomes very weak when the turret is turned, and this part here becomes quite flat also. So if you are fighting multiple targets, keep in mind that if one is just bounced, you will want to turn straight back towards whichever one is peeking out to shoot you next. So bear that in mind. Side armor on the hull is 80 millimeters, so you can side scrape as well. And you do have the same kind of like turret ring peeking out that the Lerva does, but it's a little smaller on this one, so it's a little more difficult to hit. Unlike the Lerva, however, this does not have the engine deck sticking up at the back, so in this case you don't actually have to worry as much about it having a little area that people can shoot when you're side scraping. Obviously, it's only 80 millimeters, so you can't take a particularly wide angle when side scraping, but you can still do it nonetheless. Of course, no camo because it's a heavy tank. Base view range is not too bad on this thing. 390, in fact, it's really good actually for a tier 8. Excuse me. At 390. So 390 meters base view range, pretty good. So you can easily spot for yourself in this thing. And lastly, the gun. So you do have 8 degrees gun depression with this gun, and it's not bad. Not a bad gun. So like the Lerva, it's a 105mm gun with very similar penetration characteristics. You've got 227mm AP pen, 282 APCR, which is your premium, 60mm of HE pen. The AP and APCR have 360 alpha, and the HE is 440. And this gun, however, nowhere near as accurate as the Lerva and takes a bit longer to aim, and which is part of the trade-off for this being a lot more mobile than Lerva. So this will take a little bit long to aim in. It's a little more derpy. So this tank is definitely best served as something that kind of gets a little closer to some of the mediums, perhaps, or even tries to get into more aggressive positions where if it's a little closer but still maintaining that hull down, or even lower plate down position, that makes it a very tough target to crack. And it can ram as well, because of course you've got very good mobility for a heavy tank. So if you can get yourself rolling at maximum speed, or even faster, like when going downhill, then you're going to absolutely obliterate things that are in front of you, because this is a very heavy tank. 80 tons when equipped. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. Anyway, guys, that's all for me for this one. Hope you guys appreciated this video, and I shall see you tomorrow for the next one. Peace out.